Good afternoon. George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds and Notes. Sorry about missing yesterday, guys. A little bit under the weather here, and I'm still suffering a bit, obviously, as you can see by this here. So I'll make this short. Came in this morning, market had firmed up a bit. Still looked like it had some upside room. Jumped on board, we made a few ticks, and left some on the table, but you know what? That's okay. Looking like we're going to see, I think, a little more upside. I sent out, to the subscribers an email that had my favorite bond count on it. Once we take a look at the old highs, we'll have a better idea of what it's going to look like. But I think we should at least minimum retest those recent highs at, 142.31 on the bonds and 131.24 on the 10-year. I think we could do that over the next couple days, and then we have to look for a deeper corrective move. I sent out some levels on the upside on the bonds that we could be looking at, if we do take out these recent highs. What I wanted to highlight in that email was once we do make the higher high, you have to start moving your stop up aggressively. We've had a tendency of falling short of meeting objectives, especially in the bonds over the last, 6-8 months. I think it means something, not sure what. I think it's somewhat negative in the longer run. Short term though, I am looking for some, I'm at a minimum a retest of that high, and then we'll see what happens. The market's being driven by this stuff in Cyprus. It's being driven by the Fed's bond buying too, obviously. The stuff in Cyprus, I think, is important. I don't think it's as important as the whole Greek situation. I think the Greek bailout was, 250 billion euros? I think they said Cyprus would only take 20 billion to bail it out. So it's not that big of a problem. The way they're handling it is the usual messed up, screwed up, dysfunctional nonsense. Monday, Tuesday deadlines for next week. I think, going into the weekend, obviously, tomorrow's Friday, there's no data here in the States. Going into the weekend, we should have a pretty quiet day, but I think the markets will remain bid. There will be people buying treasuries in front of the weekend. Oh God, can't be short. Oh, I'm so scared. Got to be long some bonds and notes, right? So we'll see. I want to buy a dip tonight. I just highlighted some levels in the email and in the chat room. 10-year, if we can get back down, 131.09. I'm just throwing that out just for, giggles here. We have seen some weakness in the Asian market hours lately. I think if we see that, try to buy a little bit with a tight stop. There's still some objectives on the downside that we haven't met. It's tough in these corrective patterns. I think we're in a fourth wave correction up here. We could still go down and test some support levels. We'll see. I'm leaning on the upside right now. I think I want to buy that dip tonight with a fairly tight stop. We'll see what happens into tomorrow's buyback. Probably be finished by 10:30, 11 tomorrow with any kind of real activity. When Europe goes home, call it a day and get some rest. Go watch some basketball like everybody's doing already here in the States. So that's it. Have a great night. Look forward to seeing you guys in the chat room, and come join us. It's try to take a 7-day free trial. No sweat, right? See you later.